Hello, everyone. If you tuned in 2 minutes ago, we had some type of technical difficulties. I apologize for that, but we are back now, and I'm so excited to be talking to you. This is part of my entrepreneur series. Today, we're going to talk about 5 businesses that you can start for less than $300. So, I am Kimberly Lawson of Lawson Learning Academy. Those of you who are not familiar with me, I am a motivational speaker. I'm a business consultant or business coach, and I am a published author. So, right now, we are living during the pandemic of COVID 19, which is just really just so tragic right now. So many people are out of work. Many people are working from home. So last week, I definitely went through the series telling you why now is the perfect time to start a business. So if you did not catch that Facebook Live series, I invite you to visit my YouTube channel where it is listed there. I also invite you to visit my business page, Lawson Learning Academy, where the series is also published there. So, again, those of you who are just tuning in, I am Kimberly Lawson of Lawson Learning Academy. I thank you so much for joining me. This is part of my entrepreneur series. So, today we're going to talk about 5 businesses that you can start today for less than $300. Those of you who are watching live right now, please say hello in the comments. Those of you who are watching the replay, go ahead and shout out when you watch the replay. Go ahead and give me a hashtag I'm ready now. Okay. Those of you watching replay, hashtag I'm ready now. Those of you who are watching live, please say hello in the comments. We're talking about 5 businesses that you can start right now for less than $300. So there is a myth that you need thousands of dollars to start a business. It is also a myth that it has to be very consuming. You have to really start from nowhere, just totally create something in order to have a successful business. That is totally a myth. Right now, everything is made for you to start a business, the way that things are created virtually and online. So, starting a business doesn't mean that you have to start from the ground up. You can actually buy into an already successful franchise and have your own little company within that larger one. So, one of the first businesses that I want to talk about right now, and this is something if you're on social media, women are talking about this all the time because nail shops are closed. So, the first business that I want to talk about that you can start for under $300 is the nail art business. There are companies out there that sell kits that allow you to basically is a almost like a vinyl nail coating that you just put on, file your nails and go. It's really good for little girls. Some people are buying these little kits that are allowing them to reproduce the same quality of SNS nails at home that they would normally get in the nail salon. And these kits are very inexpensive. You're able to sell it online, minimum startup. So that is something right now that there's definitely a market for. I've seen an increase of posts about people wanting to get pedicures, manicures because the salons are closed. And while everyone is sitting at home, there's a certain level of beauty that people are accustomed to maintaining, and they definitely want their nails to continue looking lovely as they're at home because many people are still having to do virtual conferences through Zoom and other platforms. And so while you're talking on camera, you still want to look nice. So the nail art business is definitely a business that you can start for under $300 right now. Some you can actually start for as little as $100, and that's the kit that you're able to sell. So if that is something that you're interested in, I encourage you to please look into that because that's definitely a business that you can start right now, and there's a big market for it right now. Those of you just tuning in, thank you for joining me. I am Kimberly Law Lawson of Lawson Learning Academy. This is part of my entrepreneur series. Right now, we're talking about 5 businesses that you can start for under $300. So I encourage you to say hello in the comments to let me know that you are watching live. Those of you who are watching a replay, thank you so much for watching this replay. And so, moving right along, the second business that you can start for under $300 right now, virtual tutoring. Many parents are having to work with their kids at home. They have questions, and while the teachers are available, there's only so much, that a teacher can do virtually. So hiring these private tutors virtually is a big assistance. Also, you have to remember that you have multiple professions that require certain certifications and things, and those people right now are needing help with passing it. So, teachers who are working on passing the GATE and other requirements to earn their certification, they have questions, they need help. Virtual tutoring, there is now a market for it. You do not have to just sit in front of someone to receive the assistance. They are having the tutoring sessions via Zoom. They are using Google Meet. There is a market for it. I know people who have hired virtual tutors to help their children complete their coursework. You have upcoming seniors who will be going into the fall as a senior in high school, and they will need SAT prep, ACT, all of those things, virtual tutoring. Virtual tutoring can have a zero cost for you. You Unless you want to start an LLC officially right now, there isn't a cost for you to do virtual tutoring, and there is a market for it. I assure you. I have people who are inboxing me wanting to know if I am available right now to tutor. So virtual tutoring is definitely a business that you can start right now for minimum cost. Moving right along, number 3, and this one has been around for a while, but this is another one that is definitely available to start with minimum cost. Jewelry sales. Again, women and men, we're still wanting to look our best when we have to get in front of the camera. People are still celebrating birthdays. Mother's Day is coming up next month, and people are still wanting to give something. So, jewelry sales, that's a product that never goes out of business, and you can buy these various kits and start your own business within this big franchise for minimum cost. So some of those different businesses within that, the cost is under $200. You have a product that people are always looking for. You have a product that will always be useful. Valentine's Day, people are giving jewelry. Mother's Day, people give jewelry. Birthdays, people give jewelry. Anniversaries, Christmas, there's always a market for that. So if you're looking for a business that will have some longevity with minimum startup, I encourage you to look into the jewelry sale. Direct sales, that product is one that is never old. It is never old. So investing your money in jewelry, especially if you're a person who likes jewelry, or you give that as a gift, that's one that you can definitely do. And some of those within those companies, the jewelry is extremely affordable. So even right now in this pandemic, people are able to buy these products to give gifts to their loved ones, to their family and friends. So that is definitely a business that you want to consider if you are looking for something you can do right now to earn an additional stream of income as we are all living through this COVID-19. So those of you who are just joining me, I am Kimberly Lawson of Lawson Learning Academy. This is my entrepreneur series. And so today we're talking about 5 businesses that you can start for under $300. Very, very, very minimum investment. And those of you who are already in business or you're in thinking about starting a business, branding is essential. Branding is essential to the success of any business, whether it is already established or not. Yes, they will give you marketing kits and things like that to get you started, but you need to be familiar with what exactly branding entails, why it's important, why that creates longevity with any business. So I encourage you to register for my masterclass, Branding 101. This class is virtual. This will be a 2 hour power session. This will not take up all of your day. We're going to get into branding and why it's essential and what you need to do as a business owner to establish your brand correctly to produce revenue. So this session is Saturday, April 18th. The cost is minimum. It's only $25. I encourage you, if you are interested in a business, you are a business owner, I encourage you to definitely sign up for my masterclass. Information about the masterclass is available on my website. It's available on my Facebook page as well. And if you just have questions, you want to have a conversation with me about business, I encourage you to schedule a free meet and greet consultation where we can talk about what your goals are and things that I can do to assist you because that is my job. I want to make all of your business dreams a reality. Okay, so let's get back to it. We are in the Entrepreneur Series. We are talking about 5 businesses that you can start today for under $300. And we have went through the first one, which is nail art. Women and little girls are really wanting their nails done right now. So selling kits to them, things that are easy that they can do at home to beautify their nails. There's a market for that right now. Virtual tutoring. There is a big market for virtual tutoring right now. You have so many parents who are at home, they are lost, they need help with their kids. You have juniors who are now learning virtually, who will be going into their senior year, needing to be prepared for the SAT. You have professionals who are switching careers and they're now working on various certifications and they need help. So, virtual tutoring, there is a market for it. Jewelry sales is a big one. It never goes out of business. This is a product that is always useful. This is a product that people look to. That's a go to. Jewelry is a go to for many people. So, definitely want to do that. Right now in the comments, I want to say hello to Britt. Hey, Brittany. Thank you for joining me during this entrepreneur series. I hope that you are finding it informative. Um, so we are moving right along to number 4 in this series. Number 4, virtual assistant. Now, before COVID-19, there began to be a surge in the requirements of a virtual assistant. Starting your business as a virtual assistant is could be zero cost. So it's determining by whether or not you want to go ahead and file your articles of organization with the state and become an LLC. If you want a website, but virtual assistants, so many CEOs, business professionals, they have a virtual assistant because so many things can be handled now online via email, Zoom conference. There's no longer a huge need to have that assistant that sits outside of your office at your desk. Virtual assistants, everyone is using virtual assistants now, and you are able to be this assistant to this business professional from the comforts of your home. Unless you have to get in front of a camera and do a Zoom conference, you don't even necessarily have to get dressed for the day. You can do this in your yoga pants and your pajamas. You're on the phone, you're making calls, you're responding to emails, maybe you're posting things on social media for this person. You know, as a virtual assistant, you are doing all of the things that you would do if you were in the office, but you're doing it from the comforts of your home. This is a great market. This will be around beyond COVID-19. So if you are thinking about starting a business, you're a person who's very organized, you're very comfortable with talking on the phone and making phone calls, and you like being helpful to someone, you don't necessarily need to be in the forefront, but you're comfortable with helping, virtual assistants is a great business to start. So many people are in the market for it. So that is definitely one that you want to consider. Those of you who are just tuning in, thank you so much for joining me. I'm Kimberly Lawson. I am a motivational speaker, a business consultant, and a published author. This is part of my entrepreneur series, and today we're talking about 5 businesses that you can start for under $300. And again, if you are interested in learning more about branding, I encourage you to sign up for my masterclass, Branding 101. It will be virtually Saturday, April 18th. It is $25. This is a 2-hour power session where we will really get into branding and why it's essential for your business. So, moving right along to quickly recap for those of you just tuning in, we went through number 1, nail art business. Number 2, virtual tutoring. Number 3, jewelry sales, product sales, direct sales. That's definitely a big one. Number 4, virtual assistant. And number 5, which is now a big market for that a few years ago, we would not have even considered or heard of, online CBD sales. So, CBD oil, this is now a big thing. CBD products, shampoos, weight loss products, health things. CBD is used for numerous things, and it's no longer taboo to use CBD. So, online CBD sales. This is another opportunity business wise that you can actually pay your money to join part of a franchise. You set up your website and you market online. So beyond the actual startup cost to join, your cost is very minimum. And this business 100% can be started for less than $300. And it involves marketing. So again, you don't need an office space. You need your computer or phone and a willingness to push your product, to have a passion about it. So online CBD sales is really big right now, especially as we are living during this pandemic of COVID-19 and people are not visiting the shops and things like they would. Everyone is now shopping online. Online CBD sales is definitely a business that you could start for under $300 today. And again, with all of these businesses that I have mentioned to you within these franchise opportunities or your own entrepreneurship, you can, once you pay, I mean, all of these, you could be in business the same day as far as marketing, advertising, getting your website set up, setting up your social media pages. All of these things are available to you. So let's quickly recap. Nail art was number 1. Virtual tutoring. Think about these upcoming seniors, these professionals who have certification and things that they will be working on and they need assistance. Product sales, jewelry sales, this is one, virtual assistant, and online CBD sales. So, again, I am Kimberly Lawson. This is part of my entrepreneur series. Those of you who are interested in starting a business, I invite you to sign up for my masterclass, Branding 101. It will be held virtually Saturday, April 18th. It's a 2-hour power session, so it's not going to take up all of your day. You can do it from the comforts of your home. Branding is essential. The success of a business lies within the brand as well as with the passion of the person who is running the business. It is essential that you understand what branding entails before you start a business. So, lastly, want to invite everyone to please sign up for my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. You're on YouTube, just Google for Kimberly Lawson. My YouTube channel is there. There are links on my Facebook business page. There are links on Instagram as well. On my website, KimberlyLawson.net. So, again, thank you so much for spending some time with me today on Friday. Next week, there will be another part of the Entrepreneur series. So, please continue to check back with the pages. Again, I encourage you to sign up for a masterclass if you are interested in starting a business. Again, I care about everyone. Please be safe as we all make it through this COVID-19 pandemic. Make sure that you are being safe. You are washing your hands. You are limiting your interaction in the stores, practicing social distancing. We just want everyone to just do well right now. Okay. So again, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you have found this information informative and inspirational. I hope you have a blessed rest of the day. Goodbye.